Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you are watching the YouTube station identification of one of New Bedford, Massachusetts resident YouTubers. I'm here live in the basement. No, it's not MTV's remote control. And I'm not Ken Ober, God rest his soul. My name is Eric Lehman. You are watching WEML-TV, channel 77. This is episode number, I believe, 236. Let me make sure I consult the old YouTube issue here. And, sir, we're going to have some fun here, sir. And, okay, Wu-Tang Clan. Wu-Tang Clan. No. Okay. I believe this episode 236, bro. And let's see. Am I correct on that? Let's see. And, my channel. Alright. This is my channel. At 236. What's going on, everybody? And it is May 19th. Kane. Don't hurt me, Kane. Don't hurt me, Kane. No, only kidding. This is it's May 19, 2021, 10:56 p.m. Red Sox won 7-3. Yay! I'm wearing my Transformers Ultra Magnus shirt. What is going on, America? What is happening to you guys? I'll tell you what's happening. It's going to be fun stuff, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited. But before we get to the fun stuff, before we get to everything that is going on, everything that is happening, and I'm going to explain this in a good way, of course, that the pandemic, the pandemic is about to come to a close. I mean, you talk about restrictions being lifted. You know, towards the end of this month, perfect timing to kick off summer. We're probably going to have the best summer ever. On the next episode, I will. After this episode, 237, I got some big news coming up that pertains our local city, my local hometown, New Bedford, Massachusetts. I just got word. I was the first one to hear this. I just got word. And believe me, I would say it now, but I gotta get this done. I'm trying to hype it up a little bit, though. Hype up the next video. You're gonna have to tune in, all my local friends, New Bedford, Fairhaven, the 6 boroughs, the 7 boroughs of the South Coast, whatever you want to call it. You gotta tune in the next episode. I know I'm gonna be sacrificing a couple of hours of sleep just to talk about this. Seriously. I mean, hello. We're going to have some fun around here, aren't we? But right now, we got some talking to do, some wrestling. AEW Dynamite for May the 19th, 2021. Kane is a legend in WWE. Anyways, it kicked off with a match of Christian Cage versus Matt Sydal. It was a heck of a matchup. And Christian Cage didn't end up winning the matchup. And then Taz was running his mouth through Christian. And then Ricky Starks comes out. And then goes after Christian and Matt Sydal. Team TAZ attacks both Cage and Sydal. Hangman Adam Page came to the ring, went after Brian Cage, and all this good stuff. And then the Varsity Blondes, that's the team of Griff Garrison and Brian Pillman Jr., with Julia Hart. It seems like Julia Hart's joined the team. Promo on the Young Bucks. And then Moxley and Kingston cut a promo on the Acclaim. That's Platinum Max Caster and Anthony Bowens. And the Acclaim did a promo on Moxley and Kingston. And I tweeted the Acclaim, especially Max Caster, said, dude, the mood that Moxley and Kingston are in, you guys are going to lose this match. And sure enough, they fought, and I was correct on that. Moxley and Kingston did beat the Acclaimed. Yeah, I told you, Platinum Max Caster, you run your mouth, you can get your butt kicked, and that's exactly what happened. Even Anthony Bowens ran his mouth. He got his butt kicked. Simple enough, boys and girls. When you run your mouth against Moxley and Kingston, you're going to get your butt kicked. Kingston's from New York. He's no joke in the ring. Let me tell you something. He can whip you any day of the week. So you're pressing your luck with Mr. Eddie Kingston, and you end up being the whammy in that one, while Kingston makes the big bucks. Alex Marvez interviews Chris Jericho. He says while he's talking to Dean Malenko, he says he'll address that in the middle of the ring. Tony Schiavone decided to interview Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page of what they did to Darby Allin and Sting, but then Sting and Darby Allin showed up and started brawling with Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page. A Dark Order shows up to corner Sky and Page. As the Dark Order align themselves with Darby Allin and Sting? Maybe is Sting gonna be the leader of the Dark Order, so to speak, and just and lead them in a positive direction, which I think he'd be a positive influence. And let's see. Now, if I'm right, just give me a second here, because I think I made a mistake, and yeah, there is there's a big news as far as AEW Dynamite is concerned. They're gonna have a new. They're moving the date to next week to 2 days before. 2 days before Double or Nothing to Wednesday. To Wednesday nights. Not to Wednesday night. To Friday nights at 10. So after SmackDown. So there's gonna be a lot of interesting situations going on there. So you got that. Let's see if I can already announce the. Let's see. Let me go back. Hey, what's going on? I probably made a mistake. Let me just type it. Okay. I'm trying to, okay. Let's see, May 19th. Ringside News, May 19th. I'm trying to find out what's going on and see if I'm right about this. Women's World Title Eliminator matchup. Hikaru Shida versus Rebel. Let's see. Yeah, Shida did win. Okay, I was right. Never mind. I was correct on that. Okay, that was the next. The Pinnacle addresses the Inner Circle about the matchup, the stipulation, where if Inner Circle accepts a challenge of Spring Stampede and Double or Nothing, if Inner Circle loses, they split up. So, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, arrived to the ring. Hikaru Shida versus Rebel 1-on-1 world title eliminator matchup. Shida did Shida did win the matchup. Rebel tapped out, and then Britt Baker attacked Shida, was holding up the title, and then Omega and Callis confronted the Best Friends and Orange Cassidy, trying to get them to get out of the title match. Inner Circle arrives in the ring, addresses the Pinnacle's challenge. They accept the Pinnacle stipulation challenge, and then Tony Schiavone interviewed Jay Cargill, which Smart Mark Sterling, the lawyer for MJF, interrupted Cargill. Cargill was upset about that. The NWA Women's World Championship on the line. Serena Deeb defending against Red Velvet was a heck of a matchup, but Serena Deeb won in the end. Alex Marvez interviewed Pac. Pac addresses Kenny Omega, was calling him out. And then Austin Gunn went one-on-one with the Guv'nor, Anthony Ogogo of the Factory, and Anthony Ogogo dominated Austin Gunn. A couple punches to the stomach can make a man bleed internally, but Anthony Ogogo is one guy that you don't want to mess with at all. And I think the only way you're going to beat Anthony Ogogo knocking off his feet with a baseball bat. That's all we have. Whammo. If I were Cody Rhodes, I'd be very careful of Double or Nothing. That would be a heck of a matchup. But Anthony Ogogo is no joke. And the only way you can beat him, challenge him to a matchup and whack him in the head with a baseball, whack him out with a baseball bat, knock him out with a steel chair. Or get the Undertaker to face him and then Tombstone pile drive him. Or get Brock Lesnar and have him sign with AEW. You never know what's going to happen. Alex Marvez interviewed Daniels Kazarian, no longer SCU. And then Christopher Daniels gave Kazarian a hug and said something to him. And then Kazarian decided to direct his anger towards the Elite because he blames them for what happened. You know what, Kazarian? Good for you. He did not blame himself. He did not blame Christopher Daniels. He knows the Elite. The Elite and the Pinnacle, they want to destroy all the other teams. Let me tell you something. The Elite and the Pinnacle are going to get their butts kicked one way or the other, man. Let me tell you. Sammy Guevara during the commercial break was using signs addressing the Pinnacle. And then the new TNT champion Miro, a.k.a. Rusev, addresses last week's matchup, and Lance Archer interrupts Miro, and the two exchange words. And then the AEW World Tag Team titles online, the Young Bucks, Nick and Matt Jackson, versus the Varsity Blondes. That will be the team of Brian Pillman Jr., Griff Garrison, and their new manager slash cheerleader, Julia Hart. Reminds me a lot of the Varsity Club when they had Rick Steiners, Kevin Sullivan, and Mike Rotundo with the lovely Leia Meow as their cheerleader. And you're talking about Varsity Blondes honoring his late father's tag team, the Hollywood Blondes. And you know what the ironic part is? He said, that's funny you brought up my dad. My dad was the reason why I didn't want to get because of the dark side of wrestling is one of the reasons why I didn't want to get into wrestling. But I was convinced, and and I figured, it was very tough to him. So, anyways, the Young Bucks did win the matchup after they sprayed poor Julia Hart in the face with some kind of spray. Brandon Cutler, I don't know, he's causing a lot of trouble. And then in the end, when John Moxley and Kingston attacked the Young Bucks and then stole their shoes. I love it. Moxley and Kingston stole the Young Bucks shoes. Bam! That's how you do. That's how you do it, Moxley and Kingston. Congratulations to you, gentlemen. Well, that's all the time that we have for the AEW Dynamite Event Center for May 19th. Kane. I'm only kidding. I'm joking around. 2021, May 19, 2021, AEW Dynamite Event Center is complete. Episode 236. I want to thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Again, if you like any of my content, please press the subscribe button. If you like any of my videos, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, ring the bell for notifications for more episodes. Rant and Rave podcast tomorrow night. Zach Gowen will be our guest on the show. So it'll be myself, Jordan Little, and Michael Bombardier. There'll be the three of us manning the fort while Brandon Martin will be at work. So we'll see you guys later. Have an awesome night, and hope you wake up and have a smile tomorrow. On the next episode, big news for the summertime here in New Bedford. So all my local friends better tune in for this one, all right? This is Eric Lehman saying, bless out.